First of all, I'm going to start with the fact that you said when you were born, you were how big?
Pound and 2 ounce.
A pound and 2 ounces.
Yeah.
How long were you in the hospital for?
A year and a half.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was in the NICU for 8 months straight.
You were 3 months premature?
Yes.
And what was wrong with you ultimately? I mean, obviously you were born premature, but what did they have to do to get you up and running?
They had to pump me full of a lot of steroids. They had to also keep me in a box to have the machine breathe for me because my lungs weren't ready yet.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to do laser eye surgery, retinopathy for my eyes, so that way I can see. And pretty much they welded them to my skull.
Your eyes are welded to your brain?
Pretty much, like, it's because they told me when I get older I'd have to get a rubber band put around my right eye, where the cornea is, because it could detach. Yeah, because of all the nerve endings.
A rubber band?
Yeah.
You think they'd have better material for you, maybe some hot glue or something?
Shit.
Okay.
But and then I was in the NICU for about 8 months straight, and then finally got to come home. Yeah, I think I was like a year and a half old.
So how did have your eyes always been fucked up?
Yes, so like how normal people eyes can dilate, like have you ever been to an eye doctor?
No, but I've seen a lot of people do drugs.
So my eyes don't dilate at all.
Really, if you do the
Yeah, like if I go to a optometrist and they try to dilate my eyes, they'll be dropping the drops in my eyes for 20 minutes, trying to get them to dilate.
Have you ever told them like, hey, that don't happen with me?
Oh no, they know. I know.
Oh, okay.
They know me by name and everything because of how severe the condition is.
Damn.
And
is it rare?
Oh yes, for me to have this vision at this young of age is very rare.
Okay.
It makes my glasses like that thick.
Has your eyes ever affected anything in your life because you can't see?
Affects me every day.
Yeah.
Every day, like like just at work, I can't just look up at a shelf that's up top. I have to zoom in with my phone.
Really?
Yeah. Can't.
Yeah, you're just old before the rest of us. That's all that is.
Yeah. And then at night,
don't be driving at
night. I can't stand it.
You ever hit anybody with your car?
Yes, I have.
How did that happen?
So I can go to the very beginning of it.
Yeah, I love that.
Working at a Jack in the Box, there was a cute girl there.
Okay.
Started talking to her.
Well, you weren't sure about that. You couldn't really see her.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
I'm just kidding. All right. She could have been ugly as shit. No, but anyways.
So I started talking to her. She tells me she's going through a divorce.
This is just like a customer?
No, coworker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I can't do that.
Yeah, no, it's a fellow coworker, and you shouldn't be dating within the company anyways. It just makes it stressful.
Well, it's Jack in the Box. You can do whatever you want there. You can sell fentanyl in the back if you really want to put your mind to it.
But so I started talking to her and started messing around, and then next thing you know, she tells me that her ex-husband is upset about it. And I'm like, well, he's your ex. He can, get over it. That's how that works.
Okay. Does this end with you running over her ex-husband? Okay, keep going.
Yeah. So he threatened to stab me. I completely stopped talking.
No. He threatened to stab you over text in the drive-thru of the Jack.
Jack in the Box. Yeah.
Did he get like some tacos and he said, "By the way, I'll kill you"? Or?
Yeah. He told me he would stab me if I ever talked to her again.
He made an order or something.
Yeah. He came in.
What did he get? Do you remember?
It's 2 tacos and a $1 chicken sandwich.
Oh yeah, you mean business. You'll stab somebody if that's all you get.
So he got that, and then he left. And then I think what really sent him over the edge to, really want to stab me, which I don't blame him for.
Probably your face.
No. I did something really fucked up.
What'd you do?
So I had sex with her in the car, right?
Outside the Jack?
No, in his car.
Oh, yeah.
And...
What kind of car?
It was a Honda Civic.
Reliable.
Yeah. And there was nothing to clean up afterwards, right?
No.
Right, she didn't want to do it, no big deal, right?
She didn't want to do what?
Clean up.
Oh,
right?
I was going to say, what?
Yeah, so no big deal, I can respect it. So there was only one more place to put it. The only place I saw, it was his work jacket. And so that would tick off anybody. I can understand that.
Tick off, yeah, that's a good term for it.
And so pretty much, I'm taking my friend to Walmart. I stopped working at Jack in the Box probably like a whole month and a half later.
Mm-hmm.
I'm driving home on 146 business,
Okay.
coming
Okay.
out of Mount Bellevue. And I guess he thought I was tailgating him because that's
Were you
what.
tailgating him?
No, no,
Did you know it was him?
no, I did not. Not until.
You didn't recognize the car you fucked in?
No, not well. No, because it was a black 2000 Honda Civic. They're everywhere.
Was it nighttime or daytime or what?
Daytime.
Okay.
It was daytime, and I'm going around the turn. Going into Baytown now, right?
Okay.
Coming out of Mount Bellevue, and then after that, I realize he's going too slow, so I get around him, right? No big deal. Just drive by him, not aggressive, nothing like that.
Gotcha.
He recognized it was me, and then he puts me into the corner immediately. He gets in front of me and shoves my little truck all the way to the corner. And so I stop, I put it in reverse, I try to get away from the situation because I didn't know who it was yet. I was like, what the fuck? And so I'm just trying to leave. And then he gets out of his car. I see him whip out the knife, and he's running towards my truck.
Nice.
And so I'm trying to swerve and get around him, but he wants to play frogger.
I don't even know what that game is, but he's playing with you. So he's out of the car?
Yeah, out of the car on the highway.
On the freeway?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
On the freeway, he got out of the car, and
he really wants to kill you.
And then I was going 35 in a 95 Ford Ranger.
Yeah.
So metal vehicle.
Yeah.
Heavy. I hit him going 35.
You hit him going 35 miles an hour?
Yeah, because I kept
on the freeway?
Yeah, I kept on trying to tell him to move, move.
Y'all are on the side?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I hit him. He grabs the hood. He's still hanging on. I try to shake him off, and he keeps on trying to stab me through the window at the same time.
Oh, he's like on your side?
Yeah. And he's trying to stab me through the window, and so
Nice.
I speed up a lot faster.
Guy's dedicated.
I speed up a lot faster. He goes over the top. He hits his head on the bed, and then smacks on the concrete.
He died?
No, he had to get facial reconstructive surgery.
Oh shit!
And he was in a coma for I think 3 days.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you keep fucking that chick or no? Did you get outside the car and come all over him one more time?
No. That would have been funny. That would have been funny as hell.
Okay, so what'd you do right when he gets hit? Did you just drive off?
Yes.
Oh, that's a hit and run, brother.
Yes.
You can't do that.
Yes, and I know that.
And I know that.
I paid for my mistake now.
Did you?
Yeah.
What happened?
6 months in county, waiting for the.
You did 6 months in county jail?
Even though he was trying to stab me. Yeah, funny, right?
No, I just meant like it's crazy to see you in county jail. Are you a part of any affiliated gangs now?
No.
What would you? How was your 6 months in county? Yeah.
It was fun, but
it's not fun. What do you mean it was fun?
It was fun for me.
Why?
Because
you met a lot of friends.
I learned a lot.
What'd you learn about yourself?
I learned.
I shouldn't be in jail.
Well, yeah, like I learned a lot about myself. I learned about the people that are in there, and
Were you scared? Tell me about your initial feeling of going in jail. Anybody would be scared.
No, I wasn't scared at county. I was scared when they took me to that rehab center up north.
Oh, where? What's up north?
The fuck out of me.
What do you mean up north? Like North Texas? North?
Yeah, like north. I was on that bus for at least 12 hours getting transported.
Where'd you go? You don't remember where it was?
I don't remember at all. But I was in the rehab facility for 6.5 months.
Why'd you go to a rehab?
Because I kept on popping drug tests for probation.
What kind of drugs?
Ecstasy.
Okay.
K2.
Okay.
And by that time, methamphetamine.
From doing just raw meth, real meth?
It started with ecstasy.
Yeah.
Well, no, it initially started with K2. That's when my real big drug addict in my life came.
Right. Very addictive.
It was K2, then it went to ecstasy, and then it went to meth.
Doing regular straight up meth?
Yeah, just in the kilo.
Smoking it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I would never inject anything. No,
wow.
That's too much.
So you were kind of strung out when you went to the county.
Oh, yeah.
You strung out when you ran that dude over.
No. I was 100% sober, but I had to leave the scene. I had to. I had something in the car.
Oh. Okay.
But
And so Who was with you in the car? Your friend, huh?
No. I had just dropped him off at
Okay.
Walmart,
You'd
so it
already
was
dropped
just
him
me in the car. And then, you know what's funny? I told Bacon PD, I was like, hey, y'all aren't gonna get me for, this being,
How did? All right. So
manslaughter.
whenever you drove off,
I was,
how far until you?
until I got picked up.
Yeah. What happened there? How did that happen?
So, I just went right back to my apartment. I was living in what, Northwood at the time,
Okay. Yeah.
and
Sounds
it
about
was
right.
I'd say about 30 minutes. Yeah, I just went to the house, rolled up. I knew that they were gonna come for me.
Really.
Called my mom, called my dad, told them what was going on,
Really.
and they were like, "Hey, get back to the scene." I was like, "No, mom, it's too late. I'm already at the house." I was like, "I already fucked up. Ain't no big deal now. Just gotta roll with it." And yeah,
And so what happened? They came straight to you. He knew that
Yeah.
he ratted you out.
no. There was people on the highway that took down my plate, and
Mm,
then they were like, "Okay." Then they went to my parents' house looking for me. Wasn't there.
yeah.
Then they went to Northwood, found me. I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I just got done rolling a K2 because I knew I was gonna go to jail. I was like, "Fuck it."
Damn, that didn't help you.
No. So I just came out, just was like, all right, yeah, I'll be right down. Just talking to him over the balcony. I was like, I know why you're here. I was like, you can't search the truck, you can't search the house. But I'll be out there right now.
Yeah. And so did you and that's how you got out of county, I'm assuming, is
No, I got out of the county because I bonded myself out. The bond was $3,000,
Mhm.
and the reason why jail wasn't hard for me is because I had my dad helping me a lot.
Well, is he like sending kites to
No,
white supremacies or what? What's he doing?
Just commissary. At the end of the day, commissary was
You were
getting me
paying
by.
your way through there?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
You had to pay your way not to get beat up every day, huh?
I was the only white person in the pod. So
Yeah. You were just dishing out soups to young gangster black dudes.
Once I figured out that the money was the commissary,
They were keeping you chill or what? They were
Oh,
chill
yeah.
with you as long as you were giving them. Did you get anything at the end of your commissary?
Oh yeah, no, I did. It was just the fact that for people who didn't have, parents
You were breaking bread.
that were younger than me, I was like, nah, man. I was like, here, man, ain't no reason to struggle.
And they're like, hey, here, please don't kick my ass, all five of y'all.
I was like, at the end of the day, I was like, ain't no reason none of y'all.
Hey, man, that's a good way to do it, brother. That's a good way to do it. You fucking figured that out quick, huh?
Yeah.
You're like, guys, I'll get everyone soups, please.
Mm-hmm.
Don't beat the fuck out of me
But
every
when I
day.
was in the rehab facility,
All right, so yeah.
Oh.
So you did 6 months in county?
mhm,
God damn, boy. And then
6 months there.
there's got to be a picture of you somewhere with just a bunch of black dudes holding up a gang sign like this, talking about this was my Gator days.
I mean, they did.
This was back then when they called me White Flacco.
There was a phone in there.
Yeah,
I did surprise the fuck out of me.
yeah. Did you get to like text that chick that?
Nah, there was a phone in there. There was drugs in there. I was like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, nothing stops in jail, brother.
Mhm.
They're doing it big out there.
And I have to say, the craziest part was when I was in rehab. The craziest part, the race war was about to happen.
In the rehab,
Yes. And the whole.
it's a race war, but it's all separated by drugs, so that heroin addicts always lose. Meth addicts kind of take over, I'm assuming. What race war? How many people? What was this rehab like?
It was gonna be Mexicans and blacks. There was 5 white people in the whole.
And then it's just you
area.
with 12 soups, like oh, whoever needs them.
And no, I went with the place that had more.
Yeah.
With the race that had more. And
Which race would that be?
that was blacks at the time.
Yeah.
Because they just got done releasing probably 15 Hispanics to go back to home, and I was like, oh, okay, y'all numbers went down.
It's only a small amount of people there.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! There was pod after pod after pod after pod. There was at least.
So how did you sleep in the dorm type of vibe or what?
No, it was just like Joe, There was 15 people in a pod. There was a rehab but jail. Essentially.
How long did you have to do at the rehab?
6 months.
What was like the roughest situation you got in at the rehab?
Roughest situation it was the same problem I had at the jail. Them not giving my medicine. Yeah, that was
Really?
That was the hardest issue.
What medicine?
It was Deviloprex for epilepsy.
Are you epileptic?
Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, I need my medicine, y'all. I was like, there's nothing but concrete floor underneath me.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, when I first got there, I wasn't able to get the bottom bunk because
Right,
person
yeah.
there, he was like, but no, I'm not gonna give you the bottom bunk. And I was like, okay, no, it's fine. I'll sleep on the top. I was like, but if I fall off this bitch and have a seizure and I die, it's gonna be on you.
And they're like, I don't care about that, dude. And then you started giving soups out or what?
No, he ended up crash test dummying his way out of the pod.
Mm.
He ended up getting into a fight, and then I gave the lower bunk to an 80-year-old man that was there because there's no reason for him to be climbing. And then once the 80-year-old man did his time, then I took the bottom bunk. Yeah. I was just real big on. At the end of the day, I was like one of the youngest people there, and I knew I had bond money. There's people there that were fucked, that were going to be there for a long time. So I was kind of, I wasn't like, oh shit, my life's over. I knew that I was going to have another opportunity after this. And there's people in there who don't have another opportunity or they get trapped in the system.
Right.
And I completely understand that. But
did you have to fight?
I fought 4 times in jail. Yeah.
Did you lose every time?
I only lost twice. Yeah, 2 and 3. 1, 2, lost 2.
How'd that go? What was that about?
It was about one of them was about the bottom bunk.
That guy?
Yeah, dude wanted to take it from me, and then there was.
Did you lose that fight?
Not the bottom bunk. No.
Oh, okay.
I won that one. The
80-year-old guy beat his ass.
No, I would never. I would just tell the 80-year-old, "Now take it, fuck off."
Yeah.
But if it, let me see. The one of them was about commissary, and the other one was just them calling me a fucking peckerwood, and I was like, God damn it! I was like, I'm not fucking racist. I was like, I might have blonde hair, blue eyes, but I'm not a Nazi. I'm like, relax, y'all.
Yeah, you're like everything Hitler wanted.
Yeah, I'm like, guys, relax. But being
you can see why they would call you that.
Yeah, being the only white person, I completely understand their view on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was just like, guys, no, relax. There's no reason to be fucking stupid. And then you really, as sad as it seems, our jail system is nothing but a vacation.
To those guys, or?
No, in general. Like, to rich people, everything. At the end of the day, because you gotta think about it, you get fed, shower, everything's there for you. The only thing you don't get is freedom.
And pussy.
Yeah.
And sunlight.
Some might try to find pussy in jail.
Yeah, did anyone try to find your
No.
Your position?
No. After that.
No. Were you worried about that?
No, honestly, no. Not in county because.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, but over there in the rehab, there was a lot more transgender people than in county, and I was. It was.
It's kind of nice that there's more transgender people now, because like maybe that kind of. It kind of saves a lot of regular dudes from getting butt fucked.
Yeah, because
they're like, I'll just fuck this dude who wants it already. This chick who wants it already. That's chill. It was a
really weird just environment to be in.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
Yeah, they're all tweaked out and spacey and
everybody was fiending and fiending for drugs and still getting drugs inside the rehab, and I was like, what the fuck?
Do you think the rehab facilities are working for people?
Yes and no. Yes and no, because at the end of the day, no facility can work for anybody. It's up to the person. It's always up to the person. Because at the end of the day, I could have came out of jail and just started meth again.
Yeah.
But I chose not.
How long were you doing meth prior to?
4 months, so not long. Not long at all.
Yeah, you got out quick.
Yeah. But I was doing ecstasy for at least 4 years straight.
Yeah.
Doing K2 for at least 5. So.
And did you get out and stay sober?
Yes. The only thing I partake in now is THC, and that's to help with epilepsy. So that way I don't have to take as many pills as I need to.
Yeah, that's good.
Because it's nothing but sodium.
How the fuck were you doing meth with epilepsy?
Oh, it was hard. It was hard as a motherfucker. I would stay up for a week, and my epilepsy is not light-based. Like how some people flash. My epilepsy is stress and sleep-related. So if I don't get enough sleep, I will seize. And so I would stay up for a week straight, not eat, go home after having my bender, have a seizure at the house, and then wake up and do it all over again.
Jesus Christ.
And you're addicted, man.
It's true. What's the most desperate thing you did during your addiction?
The most desperate thing I'd have to say, it would have to be to my dad. Yeah.
Taking shit from him?
Yes.
Yeah.
I took very valuable coins to go get K2 that was given to him by my deceased grandma, his mom. So it was something very close to home.
How do you feel about that today?
Today, I feel terrible about it. I regret it every single day.
Did he forgive you?
Yes, even though I don't think he should have. But it's just now the only way I can make up for it now is by up at my job. Anytime I see a valuable coin or anything, or like a stack of Julia, anything like that, I will take it home to my dad. But here you go, Mike. You just gotta build it up little by little now.
And he appreciates it.
I bring him every single $2 bill I can. Any type of fancy like $1 bill that's messed up that can be valuable. One that has a messed up serial number. I try to give him any type of valuable.
Okay.
Any type of valuable money.
He's big on that, huh?
Yeah.
What was the end result for that guy?
That guy
that you hit.
He ended up getting surgery. He sued my insurance and then sued me civilly.
Yeah.
And I had to pay restitution. I had to pay $10,000 to him directly. And then he won the lawsuit in my car insurance. And so my car insurance went up, paying him a lot of money as well.
How come he won when he was on the freeway trying to stab you?
Because of the fact that I drove away. Yeah, at the end of the day, they're like, you fucked yourself. And that's the reason why in court, I was like, I told my lawyer, I was like, hey, they're not going to charge me for attempted manslaughter. They can charge me for failure to render aid. That's fine, because that's what I did. I was in self-defense when I picked him.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you can get me for leaving the scene. That's fine. I did that. But because of the fact that they couldn't get me on attempted manslaughter, they made my failure to render aid, which is normally a misdemeanor. They bumped it up to a felony and gave me 5 years probation.
When was this? How old were you?
This was in, I think, 2017. Yeah.
Okay. You're done now.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You want to know something that's funny? So tell me how I can't get a job at HEB because of the background checks, because they can still find that felony. But I walked into a gun shop and got a gun. Tell me how that makes sense.
It is interesting.
I have a pistol in my name at the house. I didn't think I was going to be able to get it.
Yeah.
But they told me my felony's off my record, so I'm like, okay. And so I go in there, try to get it, and I was able to get it. And I was like,
so your felony was off the record?
Yeah, but I guess.
How did it get off the record?
It was deferred adjudication. So if I served my time and.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I do not want to be dealing with this for the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah.
And they, so they ended up lying to me. The court did when they told me this would be off my record. Because as you can tell, HEB and Buc-ee's and Lowe's, all the people with a good background check found it. And so I called the judge and I'm like, hey, what the hell's going on? Tell me this will be gone. They're like, yes, it will be gone in 2027. You have to do 7 years after you're served, after probation is done, and that's when it'll be gone. I'm like, oh, y'all didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Did you ever talk to the girl again?
No.
She mad?
No.
Did you ever even find out how she felt about it?
Yeah. She told me to lie to the cops. Because of the fact that she didn't want because that dude had 3 kids with that girl. She didn't want the father of the kids to go to jail. And I was just like, I told her.
Oh, she wanted you to say he didn't pull a knife out.
Yes. Because this would be like his second time doing it. Yeah, he's been known for this, something I didn't know at the time. And then she tells me about it after all that, and I'm just like, okay. I'm like, well, I'm still gonna tell him. I'm like, I'm not gonna go to jail for something stupid. I'm like, I go to jail for living the same. It's fine.
Yeah. So ultimately, it was good. You got sober.
Ultimately, that was the best thing to ever happen to me.
Yeah.
Sadly enough, because of the fact that
it
got me sober, and it got me out of the bad crowd, and it made me look in the mirror and reevaluate myself.
That's good.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you do to stay sober these days? Is it just in habit? It's easy, or do you go to meetings?
Oh no, the only, yeah, no, I didn't have to do any type of meetings or anything like that. Honestly, man, it was coming down to my mom.
Oh yeah. Now you said your mom was sick.
Yeah, so seeing her go through the struggle with cigarettes and being addicted to that, and nah, I'll be addicted to nicotine, that's fine, but I'm not gonna be addicted to anything else.
Yeah.
But and because she even went through a drug addiction when I was young. She would you know, bless her, but she was taking my Adderall,
Mm,
and the only reason why she was taking it was to clean the house because she wasn't
They-
strong enough,
mm,
and because she wasn't
because of
able.
the cancer or whatever.
Yeah,
Or
just
whatever
in
it
general,
is.
because she had a genetic disease. It was a genetic emphysema. Yeah,
Oh well, motherfucker. Yeah, you gotta say that.
yeah, genetic emphysema.
Making me feel bad for smoking cigarettes.
Oh, no.
She had genetic
Yeah,
emphysema.
she-
Dog. We're good. We keep smoking. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding. I'm
yeah,
kidding.
no, she knew what she was getting into.
Okay. So yeah, this was something that she knew was gonna happen.
Yeah, and she even saw her dad pass away.
I was wondering. You said she passed at 47. I mean, that's so young.
Mhm.
So I guess yeah, having a genetic
Yeah, having a genetic condition,
is gonna
and
play a part in that.
it can also be passed down to us. That's the crazy part, but
Yeah,
we just have to get tested for that. But
it's rough, man. So what you took care of your mom, I'm assuming,
Mhm.
and helped. Your dad was working a lot, and
yeah, he was.
was she going through that when you were in jail, or is this like did it come a little later?
No, when I was in jail, that's when the first sign of it started.
Mhm.
That's when I was in jail. They were in Corpus when my dad was working at, and her lung collapsed when I was in jail. So that was the first sign, and that's when she finally put down the cigarettes.
Mm.
But yeah, once her lung collapsed, I'd say about 5 years. Yeah, 5 years after that. Yeah, she ended up. She ended up having to get a lung transplant, and we did it. The lung transplant was successful. But with the lung transplant, anybody whoever wants to get a transplant, let me just tell you, at the end of the day, you're gonna get 7 years minimum.
Hmm.
And it's great to have that additional 7 years, but you always have to weigh in the struggle that the person will go through after that.
Mm.
And if it's worth it. And if that person really wants to live, they'll say it's worth it, and it's fine.
Hmm.
But it's just the fact that at the end of the day, we're dealing with a time limit.
Hmm.
And I remember when my dad was, he was crying his ass off during the surgery, and he was like, "Yes, we got through the hard part." And I didn't want to tell him. I didn't want to tell him at all. My dad, like, this isn't the hard part. This was the easy part.
Hmm.
If she would have passed during surgery, that would have been easy. Her to die on her own will later on, that's hard. Her to get the transplant.
When you feel like it's all good.
Yes, to get the transplant and then to think things are good and to have them take a slowly decline.
Hmm.
Because all it takes is for the lung to get accustomed to the body,
Hmm.
and then they have to take medicine to make it to where the lung doesn't reject
Yes.
the actual
Well, yeah. You're right.
surgery.
Yeah.
So because of that, if their body starts rejecting that rejection medication,
Hmm.
time limit started immediately.
And that's what happened.
And yeah, her body started to reject the medication, and then pretty much her other organs started to fail because of the new organs, and then adding all those other medications into old kidneys and old livers, it's going to take a lot longer for them to filter out. And so yeah, she was just slowly drowning in medicine. That's initially what happened. She was just slowly drowning in medicine.
How was that for you?
It wasn't really hard for me. I was at work when she passed. That's the only thing that pisses me off, really. The fact that I really wasn't there. But, you can't really
She
do
died
it.
at home.
Yes.
Was it a hospice situation by then, or was it you didn't know it was going to happen?
Yes, hospice was there.
Hmm.
But straight up, she went to sleep. She straight up just went to sleep, and then the doctor was like, she stopped moving. And then right then, it was like that. That's what my dad told me. And then I come home. My dad's all.
Did you finish your shift, or did you come home?
Oh no, I can't stay home. I can't stay home. I should have
Good. All right.
told my job, and I was like, nah,
I'm
man,
outta here,
it's
yeah.
about my mom, bye.
Yeah.
And I even gave up a promotion
Yeah.
for my mom to be a caregiver because I knew I was gonna have to take her to the hospital every morning, go get clinical trials, go get her blood drawn, all that shit.
Hmm.
I knew I was constantly gonna be busy.
Okay.
So did all that, and I don't know if it's like the concussions from all the epilepsy or just like the lack of memory that I have. I have a horrible memory loss issue,
Okay.
but or maybe it's just the trauma of being the caregiver. But when she passed, I was just like, okay. I'm like, I knew this was gonna happen. Like it sucks, but
Mhm.
I'm like, guys, like we should have all seen this coming.
Did it ever hit you later?
No, the only time there's been two times it hit me, and it was at the funeral. The only reason why I cried at the funeral
Mm-hmm.
was I had one of my distant cousins shake my hand, and I
Mm-hmm.
didn't even recognize his face, but he had a weird way of shaking our hands when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
He would like to get your hand flat and mess with your knuckles
Yeah, I
and
do
make them crunch.
Yeah, my grandfather does that.
So he did that, and when he did that, it unlocked a whole childhood memory that I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
And then because of that, then the tears just started coming.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait, so you didn't cry because your mom, you cried because your cousin
yeah,
touched you weird?
I cried because of the fact that he was he was able to unlock a whole bunch of memories of my mom that I wasn't able to remember.
Gotcha.
Because like, and then after that, the only thing that's made me cry really was it was something stupid. It was a Facebook post.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I'm not sure if anybody on here has seen it, but if you ever see it, watch it all the way through if you dealt with this issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's asking AI to make a priceless pancake. And then it asks for $1 million pancake, this and that, more.
Okay.
And then the AI starts to, give a pancake in space for like the $1 million one, right?
Okay.
And it goes, give me a priceless one. And then it has the mom making it for me.
Oh, gangster.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And that's.
That one hit you, huh?
Yeah, and I'm like, damn, I'll never have her cooking again.
Was she good? She good
Oh,
cook?
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, she didn't season for shit, but
yeah. Still white.
She still cooked. It was still good.
Yeah.
But honestly, and then no, there was one more time when I was at my friend's wedding and I saw him dancing with his mom, and that's when I was like, oh, that's a moment I can never have. I was just like, damn.
I'll dress up as your mom at your wedding. Don't worry.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that's rough, man. I get that.
But yeah, like right now, my main goal now in life is just to get a promotion, make more money, be happy.
What did your mom want for you?
What did she want from me?
Yeah, was she ever like,
She wanted me really to become either a teacher or something, or something helpful.
Yeah.
Because she knew that I would do whatever it took to help people.
What do you want to do with your life?
With the way the world's going, I mean, I like doing it. It's not my end game. It's just to make money.
Yeah.
I would say computer science, like code work. I plan to go to school for that and get the certificate for it, and then start web design. Yeah. Start making designs for like companies and websites for companies and shit like that. And eventually, what I want to end it with is something I would say would be. It's not really interesting, but I really want to get into either data analyst.
Mm-hmm.
Or something completely off the wall. The only reason why I want to do it is just because you deal with it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Is being carpenter.
Like Jesus?
No.
Oh.
No. Like let's say there's something wrong in this fucking house.
Yeah.
And I'd be able to fix it. That's what I mean. At least.
Yeah, like Jesus. He was a carpenter.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he fucking built stuff. Okay, yeah, I got you.
But yeah, like because my main childhood dream was to be a math teacher.
A math teacher?
Yes, I love numbers, and I
really.
Because when it came
Can you do math really good?
Yes.
All right, 46 plus 23.
46 plus 23.
46 plus 23.
That's 69.
That's right, brother. I don't know if is that true?
Number, yeah.
46 plus 23. I'm retarded. I don't know anything.
No, that might be 7. Yeah, that might be 7. No, 69. Yeah, 69.
That's right, brother. And that's just something I knew organically.
Mhm.
I picked 69 because I'm cool like that. But
Oh, yeah.
no, but
But
yeah.
actually, the main reason why math is because when I was in high school, there was a lot of kids struggling with basic math.
And you're like fucking losers.
No,
Oh.
I really helped. I really liked helping them,
Yeah,
and I found joy in, I guess, tutoring them and helping them learn and seeing stuff that they weren't able to see.
really.
Yeah, and so that's I'd have to say that's my biggest initiative. Either giving information or helping somebody with learning something.
Mm. What do you like to learn on your spare time? You like some type of Joe Rogan kind of podcast watcher, or what are you learning? What are you finding your information?
I have to say the stuff I love to watch the most is own law stuff about vapes and own law.
What is own law?
Own law is when, like, if you're using a device that doesn't have a chip inside of it to regulate the wattage
Mm-hmm.
that goes through the device,
Mm-hmm.
you have to build the wire, test it out, see what ohm it is, and then you have to do a multiplication table, pretty much a table for it to figure out what ohm it's going to read at with the wattage that you set with the
Interesting.
battery that you're using.
I think you like to make pipe bombs.
Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah,
see.
essentially, yeah, that's what they were back then.
Jesus Christ.
And learning about Marvel, and
The
honestly,
the Marvel the shit.
yeah, like comic books, all that shit.
You like to learn about it.
Mhm. Yeah, like Easter eggs in movies and like little stuff.
I'm gonna delete this part for you so you can possibly get pussy still.
Which,
Honestly,
honestly,
I have no chance.
oh no, trust me,
Just
me.
kidding.
The
Is there a lot of babes in the Marvel world?
there is, but Marvel's fucking up right now, so it's kind of making everybody depressed.
Really?
Yeah, they're getting really worn out with the Phase 5 type shit.
Yeah. By the end of it, I mean, Superman's gonna be a Puerto Rican trans woman.
And that's an issue that they're having. It really
Yeah.
is. That's an issue
Yeah.
that they're having. They're trying to make a lot of male superheroes, make them female counterparts and introduce them that way.
I say they just make it a full out porno and start having them fuck in the movies. I think that'd be more appropriate.
But I have to say one thing I try to stay away from, even though it does keep my interest a lot.
Mhm.
World devastations,
What's it-
bullshit like that.
What is that?
So like I try to look at the bullshit that's going on in the world. Like what is China doing that's fucked up? What is Asia doing? That's
What are you
fucked
doing? This? You gotta have a VPN or some shit?
up? No. I'll go on TikTok. Like no
Oh,
bullshit.
you're just TikTok. You're just saying you. I like how you like. I like to look into all this stuff in the world, and you're like,
Oh
it's
no!
just TikTok.
Oh no! I'll find out through them,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll do research.
Then you
on
do
it.
the research.
Yeah, like
What's going on? Give me an.
tofu dreg. That should be a topic you should
Sounds
look
like
up.
a nice rapper.
Tofu dreg in China. It's about buildings falling apart because they're cutting corners.
So. Oh, for real?
Yes, and like roads falling apart because they're cutting corners.
Really?
And yeah, it's like, and then I have to say the worst thing that's going on over there is they'll build a building, they'll build it like bare bone building,
Mm-hmm.
and then the vendor will back out, but the people have already put the deposit in,
Mm-hmm.
and so they're stuck with no doors, no windows, no nothing,
And they live there.
just like a parking garage. Yes, and they have to live there because they paid for it.
What?
It's crazy shit going on, man.
China.
Mhm.
This is all in China, Beijing, or something,
Yeah,
or what?
yeah, and then like I try to learn what's going on over there in Israel with the stupid shit happening on over there.
What's going on over there?
Like
What would
how,
be your
like the worst
thesis?
thing? The fact that they told women and children to go to a certain hospital for shelter and then bomb that said shelter.
Right, I've been seeing all this. Yeah, they're doing that. They're definitely doing that. Who's on the right side? Who's the right people, and why do people argue that it's?
Nobody's right anymore. Nobody's. When kids and women and mothers and elderly are dying, nobody's right. Nobody.
Shit happens every day, brother. What is
What is the end game for that?
They're almost done, huh?
Well, that's the sad part right now.
Right, they're pushing them out, right?
Yeah.
They're right there on the edge now, right?
Biden right now, he recently went back on his
Yeah, I saw
his
that.
administration, and he did it at 2 in the morning. Very convenient.
Yeah. Well, it's I think that's like 3 in the afternoon for
Mhm.
them or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's good.
So, but he now we're supplying Ukraine with NATO weapons. Where you're giving them 100% full reign to use our weapons.
Yeah, we
And-
had to though because I think Poo Dog was like,
Mhm.
"Gonna fuck y'all up, y'all, and get me to do what I want."
Yep. And so, but I mean, don't get me wrong. America will always have their hand in the cookie jar when it comes down to war.
Yeah.
They always will. But at the end of the day, man, like we would just stop the fucking violence.
Yeah.
Shit could get done. Like we could have been focused on fucking Mars or making Exxon cleaner.
Violence is what pays the bills, brother.
Because at the end of the day, gladiators, what do? They had little shows, right?
Mhm.
And what do we have now? We have UFC in Boston.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know if that
I mean,
lines
that's,
up with.
I mean, it's the closest thing we have to it. To that.
For sure. I'm saying I don't know if that lines up with Hamas, but
Oh no, it doesn't. But it's just at the end of the day, there's too much shit going on in the world. There's too much social media, like distracting
for sure.
from what's really going on in the world.
For sure. What do you think? What's a healthy distraction for you?
For me, a good healthy distraction would definitely be the gym.
Working out.
I would not say video games because of the fact that if I played them like a normal person, yes.
Yeah.
But I don't. I sit on that thing for at least 4 hours at night, and I'm watching the screen. That's affecting my eyes. So,
Yeah, and you don't need that.
Yeah, no. And then on top of that, I have horrible vision, so I'm like right there.
So you're like losing the game
Mhm.
too. You're bad at it because you can't see what's happening.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
there'll be certain games, yes. There'll be certain games where my friends can see shit and I can't. But like,
You play with your friends a lot.
mhm.
That's cool. You got a little.
And that's the main reason why I can't stand Black Ops 2.
Oh
zombies
shit! I didn't know what you were about to say
Black
right there.
Ops and Black Ops 1 zombies. That's the only reason why I can't stand them.
Too dark for you.
It's too gritty, and they, unlike in Black Ops 3 and 4, you can customize your gun, so you can actually have a sight on it to fucking see.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand looking out of iron sights. I can't see shit out of them.
Gotcha.
But,
Oh, I forgot to ask you. Your dad, real quick.
Mhm.
How did he take it?
How did he take it? He took it the hardest, and he's still taking it the hardest.
Yeah.
He has not grilled once since she passed.
Well,
And that was his thing. The only thing he's been doing consistently is, I'd say, planting and keeping up with the yard.
she died right before the holidays.
Yes, and
How was that holiday?
don't get me wrong. You know, we love our mom to death, but we were. How do I say it without sounding like a piece of shit?
You're probably gonna. I mean, you hit a guy already, so
Yeah.
with the car. So.
But okay, so we were depressed, but also relieved at the same time.
Okay, yeah.
Because-
Well, I guess in your younger life, you desensitize yourself like that to things. Yeah, it'll probably hit you when you're older.
Oh yeah, but
Again, like really hard.
But I have to say, don't get me wrong, I love putting out the decorations for my mom. I love seeing the joy on her face.
Uh huh.
But my mom, she was a cancer to money.
So what?
To money.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
So my dad makes good money, right?
Okay.
He barely has something now to show for it.
Uh huh.
He barely has money in his bank now.
What would your mother spend money on?
Everything. Anything and everything.
Uh huh.
There's at least $6,000 worth of decorations for just one holiday, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's how bad her addiction to spending was.
She was living her life. Huh?
Yeah. And so that's one thing that me and my dad, we can actually look back on and laugh at and relieve. And
It'd be cheaper now, yeah.
no, just the fact that we don't have to put out all those decorations.
You don't think you're gonna wanna?
Oh no, we did, but we didn't do it in the scale that she
Yeah,
would.
she was real anal about it.
She would do 8 inflatables, lights, smoke
Yeah.
machine, everything.
And,
Everything.
has your dad has there been any sign of him dating?
He is a very impatient motherfucker and it pisses me off.
Why?
Because he's asking me how I deal with it. And I'm like, Dad, I just don't care. I'm like, the girl I want, because after the.
You're like, run over her ex-boyfriend.
No. So, not to throw my ex under the bus. But,
That chick?
no.
Oh,
Totally
different chick.
Totally different girl.
Okay.
She was real.
All right.
Girl,
Yeah.
The breakup was clean.
Okay.
but the timing was bad,
Okay.
in my opinion.
What was the timing?
She did it 3 weeks after my mom passed.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks after.
Technically, I think that means she gave you 2 weeks being
Yeah.
with her,
Mm-hmm.
because they have it planned out.
Oh yeah, and I'd say that, but the only reason why I'd say
Timing is bad.
the timing was good and bad. It was bad because it made me think about her when I should be thinking about my mom.
Okay.
But it was good because then I was able to get over her a lot easier because I was dealing with the death, you know. And so that's the problem my dad's having. He's trying to replace and just replace. And I'm like, no, Dad.
With like a random whore or something.
Yeah, and I'm like, Dad, you have to find yourself first.
So have you met any chicks that he's brought around? Has he already done that or no?
Yes, he's brought one girl around. She was an alcoholic. I did not like it.
How old was I mean, this was how long after your mom died did he bring
I
a
think
chick?
it was 4 months. That was in the
How long were they married? I mean, your whole life, huh?
yeah. And then they divorced when I was in high school. And
Oh, they were divorced
they were divorced
when
but,
you died. When she died.
yes, but my dad didn't give a fuck. My mom had nobody. She was real sick.
So your mom lived alone.
No,
Yeah.
she lived with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yes, there was only
Did sleep in different rooms or something or no?
yes, yes.
Oh.
And it was like that even when I was young. It was like that even when I was young. I would wake up
Oh,
and
they
I'd
really hung out for you guys, huh?
yeah, and I would come and see my mom in the living room when I was young, and I'd be like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Why aren't you sleeping with Dad?" And she'd be like, "Oh, just me and Dad going through something right now." I'm like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, they fight every single day. They scream, they hate each other, all that shit. But at the end of the day, they love each other. And at the end of the day, they stood out for each other.
Man, so yeah, so I guess it's not terrible that he was like, I'm gonna fuck chicks now.
No. It was just the fact that he was just trying to replace her, and I completely understand it. Even I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I got with somebody, and then I realized I wasn't ready, and I feel terrible for it.
Why? What'd you do? You dipped out on her?
Yes, but I even told her before she came. I was like, "Hey,
Where she came? What? What do you mean? She traveled to see you or something?
yeah, no, yeah, she wasn't far away. She was probably like 30 minutes, so
Okay.
it wasn't far.
You just fucked her, and then you're like, "Hey, I'm actually sad about my mom still."
Yeah, no bullshit, dude. No bullshit.
You suck, dude.
No bullshit.
That's
dude.
funny.
I felt terrible. I felt like I could not continue living life.
Nah, dude, you just came and you were like, I don't actually want to talk to this chick.
Dude, I was like,
Gotta jerk off first, brother.
I felt like shit. and that was the first time I've ever done something like that. But man, I felt terrible.
That's so funny.
And then my dad's struggling with it, and he has a specific type he wants to go after now. And I'm like, okay.
Redheads.
No, it's skinny Asian.
Oh, that's different. That's
Yes.
weird.
But the reason why I say
Keep that locked in for so long.
But the only reason why I say
Can I ask you something real quick before you continue? How often did you eat Chinese food because of that? How often do you think your dad was? Y'all want Chinese just so he can?
He doesn't eat Chinese food. That's funny.
Really?
He doesn't go for it.
That's interesting.
But
Eats it now.
yeah, but I think it just all correlates because of the fact that at the end of the day, if you look at the way women were back in the 70s, they were washboards,
Were what?
Were washboards. They were flat.
Okay.
Because that's what women were, back then. And then they started getting, then the women were like, no, you can have weight on. This is okay. It's okay to be thick. It's okay this and that. And then women got bigger. And then my dad, I told my dad, I'm like, what? You don't like the way women look now? He goes, no. I want them to be flat. I was like, what the fuck?
That's interesting. I think your dad likes little boys.
And I'm just like, what the hell? But he doesn't understand him having a type that he wants to go for. It's gonna take time.
Yeah.
He wants it now, and I'm like, Dad, I'm like, that's the issue. When you brought that girl back, what happened? You settled, right?
Was she Asian?
No, it was a white girl. Just a regular ass white girl he brought over, and I was like, you didn't like it, did you? And he goes, no. I'm like, yeah, because you're settling. I was like, Dad, now you have money. Now you have everything in the world you didn't have before.
Yeah.
Now that Mom's gone. I was like,
let me borrow some.
I was like, you have everything in the world now. I was like, you just need to relax and be patient. Just wait, man. That's all you can do.
It's funny. How old's your dad?
He's 53, yeah.
Got this little magical gnome son. Just, well, you need to wait for pussy. Pussy will come to you.
Yeah, I'm not.
All you gotta do is leave a letter on your bedside table, and
I'm just trying to tell him.
Santa will bring you pussy in the morning.
I'm like, man, don't rush it, man.
Yeah, yeah. And so, what has your dad done some cool stuff since? Is he like, I do mushrooms now?
No.
What's he doing? Is he doing anything?
The coolest thing he'll do now is drink. Because he never drank before. Now he's actually drinking.
He never drank before?
No.
He went to drinking after your mom.
No. He drinks. No. But he still doesn't drink a lot. But I mean, like drinking, like he'll go to social gatherings now.
He'll be chilling, yeah.
Yeah, and he never did that before.
Really?
And so.
What's your dad always been like? What kind of guy is he? A real dickhead? Is he a real dickhead to you guys when y'all were kids? Or?
Oh yeah. But okay, so he'll come home.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you the layout.
Yeah.
House is set. This is gonna piss everybody off.
All right.
My AC is set to 81 right now.
That's too hot.
Yep. Everybody will say that.
That's your dad?
Yes. And I have no issue with it. I love it.
You like it hot?
I don't need it. I
So
can't.
fucking
I
weird,
can't
dude.
stand it cold. It's annoying.
So many things about you are pissing me off already. Hit that guy. No, I'm kidding. So I'm just kidding.
So my dad works in the plant. He wakes up at 4, comes home at 5, right?
Mhm.
He works a shit ton of overtime,
Yeah.
and he plants. That's his life.
Good show. Sucks. But
He comes home, watches TV, goes to sleep, does it all over again. He doesn't have a life at all.
yeah.
I'm trying to help him with that. Trying to help him to go out, go
Yeah.
try new food, go try new drinks, go try new anything.
Are y'all cool? Y'all have a good relationship?
Oh yeah. Like if I
Are your brothers like, you need to move out?
I don't give a fuck.
Do they say that?
No, they're not telling me that now because now they know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm taking care of.
Trying to get dad some puss.
I'm taking care of my dad now. And
Are you? What is he not? Are you trying to like feed him better stuff or something?
He's mentally depressed and it's
Yeah.
terrible.
What about your other siblings? They're not helping with this. They don't give a shit.
No offense to them, they didn't help me with my mom. I don't expect them to help me with my dad.
Is it y'all all got the same dad and mom?
Yes. They just have kids and they live in different places, so I don't expect them to be there. So,
Do you ever get to talk to them?
yeah. Ever since my mom, I try to talk to them every day now. Try to actually say that word every day.
Do they try to do it too?
No,
Or is it just you reaching out?
it's just me. I mean, they'll check out probably like once a month. They'll check out, hey man, how you doing? If you have a post on social media, everything okay? I'm like, yeah, everything's fine. But at the end of the day, as a family, we didn't speak love. The way we spoke love was through fighting.
Yeah.
So it was a very, very, very weird household. I would
Weird.
say.
Yeah. It is weird.
But
But life is weird, brother.
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
But you ever caught your parents fucking?
Yes.
Was it better for you because you can kind of not see well, or did you see? Is that burned in your memory?
Oh no, it's burned in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
What kind of guy is your dad? What kind of like build? Is he a bigger guy? So you chill,
Just think
man.
about me, a little bit taller, and dad bod.
So just like completely different.
Mhm.
He's like, take
He
a-
has a keg.
yeah.
He has a keg on his stomach.
Okay.
And I
Did he have it then when you saw
Yes.
it lean? Probably, what kind of? Do you remember what? How'd you see it? How'd you see it happen? Like, did you walk into the room?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I think I was like maybe like 10.
What position were they in? Just curious. Just
No, I was just curious.
yeah.
Curious.
I remember. All right, I'll help you out. My parents. I remember my dad was on top of my mom. Looked like he was riding a crotch rocket. So
No. With mine, it was doggy style.
nice. Dad was doing the dog. That's so funny. And you remembered your mom like that now. That's one of the memories you have of your mom now. And that's so sad.
But man,
And now when you look at your dad, just
that's gonna be the first thing that comes in.
well, you can think about just some nice tight Asian puss all over his, and he's hitting that doggy. Why does he like him so skinny? Do you think it's like is your dad
That's the way the women were back then, and so that's
back then? He's only like 50, right?
Yeah, but still,
So
I mean, because and also my mom.
they weren't Asian though. I'll tell you that.
No. But the reason why he likes the Asian, it's the same reason why I like goth girls. It's the skin color.
Oh, he likes the brown.
No, we like the ghostly white albino
So
pale
he might
looking.
just like white.
No. I've
You
tried
like the
it.
ghostly white, huh?
Yeah, that's what I like.
It's
I
very Hitler-esque of you.
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So what's that about? Why do you like him so
My two
ghostly?
types are black and
Black?
my girlfriend was black. Yeah.
But what kind of black was she though? She
She was
was.
yeah, she was white on the inside. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd love to see you with a real black girl. That would
It's
be
tough.
nice.
It's
Hey, oh, Shonda, please come here, please.
tough trying to get one of those. Tough for me, I know that.
Yeah. Are you into that though?
I mean,
Do you love you a sexy red?
nothing wrong with it. It's just and it's like that at any race. Just don't be ghetto. Just don't be
Oh
ghetto.
shit.
Even
Oh,
white
shit.
people
So
can
you
be
don't
white
like you a
trash.
sexy red?
Ah.
You know of sexy red?
Yeah.
I bet you fucking
You wanna know what's funny?
you love that.
No, you want to know
What?
the only reason why I don't like it?
Huh?
The only reason why I don't like sexy red is because she has fake hair.
Because the hair's red?
Yeah, because it's fake.
Yeah.
If that hair was real, I would like her a lot more.
Really?
And that's the main reason why I like short-haired women.
Really?
Yeah.
Seems like you and your dad both just want to fuck dudes,
Yeah,
dude.
hey,
He wants skinny people, and you're like, would you be opposed
And you wanna know
to?
what's funny?
Huh.
And the fact that you're talking about that, I also like a woman to have broad shoulders. That's also another
Broad
thing.
shoulders?
Yeah.
Which is an interesting.
I like a woman to work out as well.
Okay.
So if she's built in the
You
shoulders,
might
that's
want to
another thing.
just fuck a guy, by the way.
Oh, I already have, eh?
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
So what the fuck have we been doing? Talk about that.
I mean, I already have.
So you're not opposed to a
No.
trans?
Well, to the trans, I've never been with one.
You're not opposed to it.
I've never
There's nothing wrong with
dealt
it.
with it. No.
Dealt with it like it's a flat
Well,
tire.
no. I've never been in that situation.
Yeah.
I've only dealt with just regular gay men.
Really?
Yeah, I've never dealt with.
So would you consider yourself bisexual?
Yes. I mean,
Nice.
because at the end of the day, I can, unlike actual regular like straight males, I can look at a guy and appreciate what he's wearing. And I can appreciate the style and how good he looks.
That doesn't make you gay.
Oh no, it doesn't.
It's like no, but sucking their dick does. No, I'm just kidding.
But it's just I don't know. But do I prefer women? Yes.
Yeah, you'd marry a woman, you wouldn't marry
I
a
would
guy.
never marry a woman. I'll never marry anybody.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So
honestly, I'm more preferred to marrying one of my friends for taxes than marrying a woman.
one of your bros.
Yes. Because that's to me that's the way marriage. In my
That's
eyes.
all that matters.
That's
Yeah.
all. That's the only way. It needs to
Well,
be.
you had a terrible reference of marriage.
Of course I do.
You
But
just saw your parents sleep in different rooms all your
yeah,
life.
it's just.
While your mom spent all your dad's money. That's pretty rough.
Mhm.
But
So
what no, fuck off, dude. You're not getting out of this. What was the first time you realized that maybe I like both?
I was young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was young. I was probably like 12, and I didn't act on it until I was out of high school.
Out of high school?
Yeah.
Do you think like ecstasy was a big part in that?
No, it was no offense to my dad, but he was real stupid back then.
But what bigot?
Yeah, he was real stupid back then.
What's real stupid? You mean just like ignorant to like?
Yes, he
okay.
was ignorant as shit to the world.
Okay, I got you.
He's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like how do I say it? Yeah.
What was your first experience?
first experience?
Yeah, where were you at? I mean,
Since you wanna bring up
Yeah.
that guy from high school,
which guy from high school?
the guy that looks like me, the guy you just
Oh yeah.
You know his brother, right?
Okay, he has a brother. Okay,
He has a brother, and yeah, it was his older brother.
his older brother.
Yeah.
How old were you? You were. How much older was he, bro?
He was 4 years older than me, I believe. And by the way, he was 5'11".
Okay.
Tallest girl I've ever been with was 6'3".
That's pretty tall for you, huh?
I'm
How tall?
5'2".
Nice. Climb up her pussy, huh?
Mhm.
No. So what was that like? What happened? How did it happen? You and bro.
Pretty much. It literally just happened. Like
Okay,
I
bro.
was talking to.
What do you mean just happened? Like
No. So like I was.
Okay,
I was talking to another girl at
Uh-huh.
the house. And
a
then-
party type of
Yeah,
vibe?
and then he just approached me,
Uh huh.
And then we just started talking this and that.
Yeah.
He asked me if I've ever explored anything like that. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, I've never done anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, and then we just literally just hit it off from there.
Really?
Hit it off from there from just a good conversation. Dated him for a little bit, and then yeah.
And then what? Dated for a little bit, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dated for a little bit, and then I'm pretty sure I started getting too strung out on drugs, and yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did Did you fuck him in the butt, or did he fuck you in the butt, or do you guys
top,
take turns?
Top.
You were topping?
I'm always top.
That's interesting.
Always top.
So what?
Probably because I'm a short man, but yeah, always top.
Yeah. You got that top syndrome.
Yeah.
The top dog. But what was
What was that experience?
Yeah, what was that like for you? And this is the first guy you ever.
It was different. It was different in the sense of, how do I say it? He was a lot more appreciative, a lot more grateful, a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, "Thanks for this."
It was just, I don't
Yeah,
know.
you get a different response when
Yeah.
so because I mean a guy's got to really need it and such for that to
Mhm.
happen. So yeah, so
He was just, I don't know.
do you think you're in love with more of the gratification and the gratitude? I mean,
Oh yeah, I know I am.
it's all about the
Who is it?
gratitude for you.
Who isn't? As people say that, who isn't?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, who wouldn't like being told that they're doing a good job?
Right. Okay.
I mean,
Do you think that's what it's about for you?
no.
More than the no, you
No.
took pleasure in
Oh yeah,
the actual.
it's just at the end of the day, it's always good to be reminded you're doing a good job. I mean, because
Even if it's
because then that
your
also
dick in a butt.
because then that also goes to the other way of my sex life, which is
What?
the mental.
Oh yeah, you need the mental clarity.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you feel after? Because sometimes you can be having these some thoughts,
And
and
then,
then
and then it turned out not to be.
yeah,
not
you
to be
bust a
what
nut and
wanted.
you go, oh, I should.
Oh no. Do I ever see me? Do I ever see me dating another manager? No.
No.
Do I ever see me having sex with another manager? It can happen.
It could happen.
It could happen, but at the end
If
of
they
the
got
day,
the right, it's the right, perfect gay
Yeah.
storm, if you will.
but it's just to me, I prefer women. I would say it's probably
So you're just not opposed.
yeah no I would say it's 70-30. Like if a guy lands on
30% is pretty low to.
well, the only reason why I would say that is because I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah,
But like at this current time, I'm not going out of my way for
it's
it.
not a thing.
Yeah, right now I'm going out of my way for women.
Yeah, okay. Don't
And
do
then-
either of those.
And then that dichotomy of the 70-30, that will switch.
Yeah.
And so
Really?
yeah,
Yeah, if you don't get any pussy for a while, you're like, fucking I'll fuck dudes.
I mean,
Have you ever been on Grinder?
no, because
I had a gay dude show me Grinder one time.
dudes hit me up on Facebook all the fucking time.
Really?
So yeah, all the fucking time.
Short kings.
Can't get no fucking money.
You get them, dude.
No, I know, but it'll
Maybe
just
after
take
that.
time.
Maybe chicks like a dude who'll just fuck it all.
But like with me, if my next, I don't say if my next relationship doesn't pan out, honestly, I really just see myself just saying fuck it, just single for a good minute, just focusing
Yeah.
on money.
Yeah, for sure. Are you working towards the next relationship or something?
Right now, no, because I'm working towards a promotion.
Okay,
So I
yeah.
have job, I have work focused in right now.
Yeah.
So right now I'm talking to one female right now I'm talking to, but at the end of the day,
Why do you say female?
that's just well, because we were on the term of bi.
Okay, gotcha.
Wanted to
I
clarify.
didn't know if you were like.
No.
I don't know if you're like one of those. I don't know if jail really got to you.
No.
I'm talking one like female right now.
No,
One
no.
bitch type bitch I used to write.
No,
Just
just talking to one girl right now. The only issue is that she's 4 hours away. And
Okay.
My car's a piece of shit. So I mean that's the only real issue right now. But
yeah, make her drive to you. Fuck.
no, but like it's just
turn it on a button.
with me at the end of the day, I need to focus more on my job, get that good. And there's a couple things in my life right now I need to fix, like the car. I
Yeah.
need to get it to where I want it to be. And so pretty much where I think I'm 100% ready for a relationship. Because at the end of the day, I make little money. I live with my dad.
Yeah.
I don't have a degree.
Yeah.
I don't really have that much to bring to the table.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I want to be 100% of my mental clarity if I'm going to date somebody. Because at the end of the day, I'm sorry, I haven't really done shit with my life.
Right.
So I don't really have that much to bring to the table.
Well, I
that
like
you
your
can.
self-awareness. So it's very good that you're self-aware. You know what you like, and you know what you don't like, and you know what you will do, and you know what you won't do.
Mhm.
And that's a start. And I'm
And I don't.
sounding like Dr. Phil too much there, but
I just don't want to. I don't want to date somebody who has 3 degrees. You know, the whole world panned out, and they're waiting on me. You know. Like, and that's okay if they want to do that, but it's not okay to me. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to have somebody wait on me. I want to be a. I want to be matched.
Right.
Matched, or just
Yeah, you want to be on your way to it, if not.
yeah. Like, I don't.
What if you meet
wanna-
someone who's got the same goals? Would you
Yeah.
rather y'all reach y'all's goals and then meet up?
Yes, like if I can be with somebody and build together, that's fine. But I just don't want to get with somebody who has their life already done, and who's 10 years ahead of me.
Mm.
It's just the fact that it just comes
Do you
out-
think that would make you feel
it wouldn't
less
make,
secure?
it wouldn't make me feel insecure. It's just the fact that I know
You want to being able to provide better.
what I can bring, and you can obviously do something with your degree that'll make you a lot of money, and
Yeah.
that's going to bring connections to where you're going to see other people with a lot of money, and then you can. I'm sorry.
So that's it's an
That's what this economy
insecurity.
has boiled us down to.
Well,
And
that's why, brother, you have to make them feel like they're worthless. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
it's just the economy has put it into a very greedy and very money-driven society, to where it just sucks that I make little money. I don't really feel good about that. I
Do
don't
you feel
really-
that you need to be? You ever feel like I'm not too tall myself, brother? Do you feel like you're like, oh, I got to be fucking ripped and rich because I'm short?
No.
Does that bother you?
No.
You feel intimidated by taller men?
No. Because of the fact that honestly, my favorite height in a woman is shorter than me. So I don't.
Shorter than
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. It's just that way I'm not breaking my damn neck 24/7.
Yeah.
But because here's something that might scare you. Because remember, I have a license.
Oh yeah. Fuck. You have a booster seat or something?
I can't see you right now.
Well, that's fine. I figured.
Yeah.
I figured when you hit that guy.
Yeah, no peripheral vision. That works.
Yeah. So what is that? And what you think like a taller woman would be?
I've dated taller women. There's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with them at all. It just all comes down to the fact that I'm at a certain age range where I'm tired of the bullshit.
Yeah.
If I want to get with somebody, I want to put roots on the ground.
Yeah. And that's how you get a black woman.
I'm just tired of pretty much wasting time. And that mean I'm learning something from every single relationship. It's just there's so much time going by.
Yeah. I feel that, brother. So yeah, you're in the learning stage, you're in the growing stage of your life, I see.
I would say borderline midlife crisis type shit.
Type shit, he says. Yeah, type shit for sure. Well, is this midlife crisis? I thought that was like 45, 50.
The only reason why I say it's midlife for me is because of the fact of how much money.
It's not that bad, is it?
And it's 14 an hour. I mean,
Yeah.
I finally got 40 hours. And
Probably worse now because everything's more expensive.
I mean, I can still get by. I mean, I thank God I have my dad, but it's just.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. People, I mean,
As long as you show up and do the work, brother, it'll come. It will all work out.
hopefully, I've done the job for what? 2.5 years on, but it's the longest I've ever been in a job. I'm
Yeah.
actually very proud about that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, because throughout my whole, drug addicted life, I was just, throughout that 5-year period, I was just hopping from job to job to job. not getting anything
I was never addicted to drugs, but this is definitely the longest job I ever had. So I understand.
good. So, I mean, it's so good to finally say I've been out of job for this long. But yeah, like now I'm getting into the moment in life just where I can look in the mirror and appreciate the little steps I'm taking forward.
Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
I like that.
Because now I can look in the mirror and go, okay, I used to have a peg like my dad.
You're like, I'm feeling better. I'm looking better.
I used to weigh 190.
I'm gay, but I'm not.
I used,
And no, I'm kidding.
I used to weigh 190.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5'2", 190.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
No,
no,
I'm just
no.
kidding.
But dude, now I weigh 120.
Feels good.
And the way I was able to lose the weight,
Meth.
I don't think I've done that before.
I'm just
But,
kidding.
um,
You don't think what?
it'd be bad for your line of work, but the way I did it was I broke my shoulder.
It would be bad for mine.
I broke my shoulder, and that made me lose 50 pounds like it was nothing.
Really?
Mhm.
How'd you break your shoulder?
Oh, I had a seizure.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was playing COD Zombies, and I guess I got too stressful.
Flashbang or something?
No, I guess I got too stressful. We were doing an Easter egg on the game for like 4 hours straight,
Oh,
playing
shit.
zombies, and next thing you know, I fall into my entertainment center out of a chair, break the glass on the bottom, and I'd show you what you're tattooing.
Yeah.
My bicep was where my forearm was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my shoulder was where my bicep was.
Your muscle spasms like that or something? Or
Oh no, my shoulder dislocated. It got
Okay,
pushed
okay,
down
gotcha,
from
gotcha,
the
gotcha.
from the impact. And then my dad's like, no, he's fine, because my dad's very old school,
Mhm.
No, he doesn't need to go to the vet. And then I wake up just screaming at my dad. If I'm screaming,
It's bad.
it hurts. Because I remember every time when I was young, and I wake up, not wake up, I'd fucking go get fucking fucked up, or just by being numb and dumb, come back all bloody and be like, Mom, I need your help. And she'd be like, what the fuck, you're not screaming, you're not crying, not your face is hanging out.
Mm.
But yeah, once my dad heard me actually screaming, he was like, okay.
And so the zombies, how did that stress you out that much? You didn't take the medicine that day or what? I
Oh
mean,
no. I mean, I did take my medicine. It's just the fact that at the end of the day, so I'll put it like this.
Mm.
Okay, like it even happens at work.
turn it a little bit more. And put your arm, you can put your arm on your lap and that'll help.
Okay.
Kind of like, yeah.
There you go. And so
Well,
it even happened at work. So somebody was asking me a question on where a part was, right? And so my brain's trying to think immediately, where's that part? Visualize where it's at.
mm-hmm.
And then at the same time, my body is going through extreme stress,
Mm-hmm.
picking up a 40-pound battery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so at the same time, I'm trying to visualize where it's at. My body is going through stress, and I immediately just twitch.
Overwhelmed.
I twitch and drop the battery.
Mm.
And so it's just because of the fact of too many neurons firing off at once, and they'll hit that bad sector in my brain, and it'll be like, ding, 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 Windows restart.
Really?
Yeah, and that's all it is. It's Task Manager going on in my head, and it's saying you need to close down the system.
Terrifying. And you say THC helps?
Oh yeah. THC helps it to where I don't have to take the full dose of my medication because I can get away with telling me taking 1 pill a day. I'm supposed to take 2, but taking 2 pills a day is 1,500 milligrams of sodium in my organs.
Did you smoke the THC?
I vape it. The reason why I don't smoke it anymore is because of the fact that paranoia.
With your mom?
No, with going outside.
Okay.
I live in a very secluded area.
Oh, you're talking about for smell?
No,
purposes?
just in general. A whole bunch of people were getting robbed and shit around me.
Oh, so vaping it doesn't bother you?
No, because I can do it inside, and I'm not outside where I can't see shit. I'm inside.
You got a backyard?
No, I do. But the backyard's 1.5 acres full of pitch black.
You got smoke at night or something?
Yeah, and that's the only time I like to smoke is at night.
You like edibles?
Edibles don't do anything. It has to be a real edible. It has to be a one that somebody made.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the Delta shit that everybody's doing nowadays.
Really strong.
This is what I do. You probably don't, It's just what is it? THCA, THCP, Delta 8 and 10.
Nice.
So I mean, it gets me by, and it's also so that way I don't have to go out and buy ounces anymore. Thank God.
Oh yeah.
I can just go to the store and just get high legally for free.
Oh, it's like a Delta thing?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. I've heard of people doing this.
I mean, it's nowhere near the same,
Yeah.
but it's getting me by. It's cheaper, less. I wouldn't say it's less harmful on my lungs.
Right.
Because they haven't been studied.
Right.
It's the same thing with this.
Probably better.
This has only been out for 10 years. They say it's healthier, but at the end of the day, something foreign is still going in your lungs.
True.
Well, brother, thanks for being so open with me, and I appreciate it. And we got a good session of it down. We'll do some grays and highlights next time. Yes, sir. Check her out.
Some people think that